Hey gang, welcome to Fitness Straight Up. I'm Sandy Weston of Weston Fitness, and today I couldn't resist it. The number one question I have been asked for the past few months is, how many calories do I burn? Weight training, spinning, Zumba, walking around my house. So, I could have answered them, but I did my research. I snuck my husband's iPad. Love it. And I started researching everything, Googling weight training, spinning, walking, all the different contradictions. And you know what I found? Here's the good news. The good news is it's easy for you to figure out. Yes, you can get a calculator and you can get things that you attach to you and you can figure out, okay, this is how many calories I burn at rest, so this is how many calories I'm going to burn when I exercise, and then depending on how much exertion I have, I burn more, my weight and all that. But this is what I want you to think about. Not that you shouldn't do that. First thing, you will burn a lot more calories, and I know you've heard this, but if you eat tiny meals all the time. So if you eat every few hours, your body's going to like it. Now, I said that to someone and they were eating meals every 2 hours. Not the case. We're talking, apples, bananas. I have awesome oatmeal, some yogurt that's high in protein. I love this one. It fuels your body and keeps your metabolism going, so you are going to burn more calories. Because your body, whenever you go on those low-calorie diets, it thinks you're starving itself. And you know what it does? It holds on to the fat. So even though you lose a little bit of weight, you know what happens? Up and down. So think about that. Little meals in between your bigger meals, which are probably lunch and dinner. The next thing is, and you know this, if you weight train, the more muscles you work, the more calories you're going to burn. And the harder you work, the more calories you burn. So if I stood here and did this, that's good, my arms. Which do you think is going to burn more calories? And down. You're right, the squat press. And you know why? Because I involved more muscle groups. So you know your body, the more muscles you get involved, squatting is going to burn more calories than just using your arms. But it's also going to burn more calories if you what? What do you think burns more calories? Or pretend these are 50s. You got it, okay? Go to exhaustion. And the next thing is the cardio. Well, Emily set me up a step. I think she was thinking for a step. Stepping up. The higher you make the step, obviously the more calories you're going to burn. So in being safe and not being injured. So those are things I want you to think about. So let's recap, right? If I'm strength training, you want to make sure you take your muscles to exhaustion, and you want to make sure that you work lots of big muscles at the same time. Functional movement, which you need in everyday life. And also, one thing to think about. There's controversy on it, but the more muscle mass you have in your body, that means more muscle fibers. Obviously, I'm not huge, versus fat, your body's going to burn more calories. So it's not just your workout, you're going to burn more calories after. Now, how high your metabolism is raised? Well, some people think it's 2 hours, some people think it's 48. It doesn't matter. It does raise your metabolism. So that's good. 2, when you're doing the cardio, go all out for you. Go all out, unless you just want to be out. But if you really want to burn those calories, go all out, okay? And combine them, and then think about no low-calorie diets, eating in moderation every few hours, and then, once you got that down, if you want to be more exact, go get your RMR, is that the buzzword? Resting metabolic rate, let me say it again, whoop, try it again. Resting metabolic rate. Say that again, resting metabolic rate, so that you know for your weight, your age, your body, how many calories you burn at rest, and then you can be more scientific. For me, I'm just going with this. For Fitness Straight Up, I'm Sandy Weston. See you next time. Back to my push-ups. I love push-ups. Yippee.